Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. You guys, today's video is brought to you by GameSir controllers, partially because they reached out to us and said, hey, would you like to do a little review of it? And we said, of course, as long as we can do an honest review of it. And they said, of course. So they sent us one to check out. Now, Peter has actually done a review of GameSir Pro controller before, but they sent us the GameSir G4 Pro, which I'm excited to try this baby out. We're going to open this up on camera. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts about it, all of the thoughts. And so, yeah, let's check it out. All right, so let's take a look at this bad boy. Packaging is really nice. I always like something that comes in good packaging. We've got it's the G4 Pro. It's Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and it can also do wired, apparently, so that's cool. So you can plug it in and play with it, or wirelessly. It's gonna have a cool little stand for like a phone if you're doing phone gaming with it. Also, it can be, you can use a little Bluetooth chip, but it works also with the Switch. And I'm gonna run it through a couple tests to see how well it works with the Switch. I'm excited to try that out. I've been having some lag issues recently with one of our Wi-Fi controllers or one of our wireless controllers for the Switch, especially when playing Smash Bros. So I'm gonna see how this works with that. But let's open her up and take a look. This is so satisfying. Right there. Oh, that feels so good. Just cut through that plastic. Come on, I don't want to rip the box at all. Oh, that's why. There we go. Take that sleeve right off of there. Ooh, man, love good boxes. Just check that out. Just look at that. Would you just look at that? Look at it. Okay. Oh, dude. This comes in like a futuristic like case of some sort. So right away, it's neat. They got the joysticks covered up to keep gunk from getting in there. So that's good. I'll have to be careful not to go, whoa. So yeah, this has got a good amount of heft to it. A little plastic covering, keep those buttons nice and shiny. Ooh, these feel good. They feel, I mean, the buttons are nice and big, which maybe you like that, maybe you don't, but they're a good chunk bigger than the Joy-Con buttons. D-pad's got this circular thing around the D-pad. I will say that that's not like my favorite thing. Some people really like that because then you can like do these glide motions and it doesn't like run your fingers raw. I'm always a huge fan of like the original D-pad, and I don't care about the blisters that it gives me. Because it's got just like the cross pattern. But this is definitely a step up though from doing D-pad with 4 separate buttons. I definitely don't like that. So that feels good. These joysticks feel really smooth. There's not like a lot of resistance, but you can tell they're really, really strong. Buttons feel good. Got a reset button on the back. Nice. The heft is a big deal for me. It's got to feel like there's something there. Otherwise, I mean, controllers that are bad could probably learn a lesson. Just put some lead weights in these and trick everybody into thinking they're really, really great. But this feels like it's good. Let's take a look. Oh, what? Surprise! Little surprise buttons there. This is probably not big enough for a Switch, although that would have been really cool. But let's see, I've got my phone here. Could probably play Minecraft Pocket Edition right on the phone. Oop, come on, go to your home. Oh, maybe you just gotta have just the right kind of phone for it, but it seems like mine doesn't want to live on there. I suppose if you're playing it like this and you're not trying to flip it upside down, not a big deal, but that's cool. Sweet. All right, let's take her for a spin and we'll see how that goes. All right, I've got Smash Bros open here, and took a little bit of doing for me to figure out how to connect this bad boy, but the instruction booklet was actually really helpful to getting the GameSir G4 connected. You just gotta hold down a couple different buttons. Since it has different settings, you can hook it up to a computer, you can hook it up to a Switch, you can hook it up to whatever. Just look at the book and you'll be able to figure out exactly how to connect it. It's not hard, it just, it wasn't like plug and play like a Nintendo controller, right? Because it's just designed specifically for the Switch. But let's check it out with Smash here. Right now, obviously, these buttons are really nice and crisp. They feel good. The D-pads are nice and balanced out, so it's not like, I don't know, doing stuff that I'm not expecting it to do. Let's go in and just do a quick little smash battle. The buttons, XY and AB buttons on the controller are arranged for an Xbox type controller, so they are flip-flopped from what you're used to seeing. Now I have to choose. Oh, this is the worst. King K. Rool. Sure. Ooh, let's make it hard. Why not? Okay. Oh, cool. The buttons are laid out in a way I didn't even have to think about it. I just hit the start button and I was there. So that's cool. I didn't have to look down at the controller to find out where the start button was. Oh, dude. This is nice. Except for the part where I'm getting destroyed by a computer, but... Okay. The buttons, they flow really, really nicely. Very responsive, which is extremely important in a game like this, right, where everything matters. Take that. All right, well, we are going to go ahead and end there before I lose like a fool to a computer. So my overall impressions of this are that the GameSir G4 Pro is a really great third-party controller. Feels real nice. It's got heft. It's got the buttons are really nice and responsive. The Bluetooth connection with the Switch is spot on. I would say that this is super worth the money. I mean, it's a $50 controller if I go to get it right now on Amazon. By the way, you guys can check it out. We got a link down for it in the description if that's something you'd like to do. Thank you, GameSir, for sending us this controller, and we think that you guys are more awesome at making controllers than a bag of chips in the basement.